even though we know a lot of people voted for Donald Trump. I mean, over 70% of the American population voted for Donald J. Trump, the current administration. But then let's not forget that there is so many people that don't really like him for so many reasons. Some don't like his personality, and some don't like the side he is on. That's the Republican side, you understand? Oh, and many of these people are actually not quiet about their distaste or their dislike for him. I mean, they come out to blot it out. And one of these so many people who happens to be one of their leaders is Hakeem Jeffries. So, who is Hakeem Jeffries? Is the minority leader of the U.S. House of Representatives, and I think this is like one of the leaders amongst the people that don't really like Donald Trump, and he's so not quiet about it. I mean, he has come out times and times without number to speak of his distaste for the current administration, and then he has even vowed to pull it down with all his power and all that. So there was a time that the Trump White House demanded an apology. I think that was like 2 weeks ago, from him. That's after he called for them to fight against the president's agenda, you understand? So he has come out over and over again, trying to gather Democrats and pledging them, I mean, the New York Democrats, to weaken GOP control of the House, and Democrats all over. He also came out like that same 2 weeks ago to lay out the Empower Tour plan for Democrats to take on Trump. So as much as we also speak for freedom of speech and we feel everybody has a right to the expression, I mean, freedom of expression, I think certain things need to be checked, you understand? Because I don't know where we're heading with this, but that's not even the reason why we are here for today. So 2 days ago, I think that was yesterday, he still came out, that's after he decried Trump's quote toxic bait and switch presidency. I mean, so this same guy came out and then he criticized President Trump and the Republican Party, claiming they have shown no interest in tackling the rising cost of living. So you see that. So he criticized the Republican Party and President Trump, saying they have shown no interest in tackling the rising cost of living. So he says there is still inflation. And the funny thing, the interesting thing about this was the same guy last year during the Joe Biden administration, on the 15th of August last year, that he tweeted, "Wages are up, inflation is down, and we are building an economy that works for everyday Americans." That's August 15th last year. So during the Joe Biden administration, it seemed like everything is so sweet. I mean, wages are up, inflation is down, and we're building an economy that works for everyday Americans. So during the Joe Biden administration, inflation is down, supposedly, just like he says. And then Donald Trump is just 3 weeks in office, and this same guy comes out to say he's doing nothing about the inflation. So the question is, where did the inflation come from? If Joe Biden had left such a perfect government structure legacy, so are you saying Donald Trump came with bags and baggages of inflation with just 3 weeks in office? So it's funny, and then it's annoying how these leftists, how these Dems would go at any length even to speak against their own word, to show actually many of them lack integrity, of course. So it's coming from like a very biased mindset, a very biased perspective. And then I actually choose no side. I stand on no side because I think it would enable me see the truth better. But I think I am going to so far I'm going to applaud the government of Donald Trump, the administration of Donald Trump, because it really has been doing a lot. And truthfully speaking, to curb inflation, it's not a one-day thing. It's not something that you just tamper with prices suddenly. There's so much that you do. And now when you look at what they've been doing with DOGE and with Elon Musk and Donald Trump, and then all the funds USAID funds that were going into so many negative things that we never expected, and then them recovering all those things and cutting out the nasty unprofitable spending. I think that's a lot, because a penny saved is a penny earned. So with these other structures that the current administration is putting into place, it's just a matter of time, a little while, before inflation becomes a thing of the past. And this is just 3 weeks in office, and then we've been seeing tremendous changes. So I think the only people that would not see the changes the current administration has been making is people that are delusional, and they choose to be delusional to themselves, because lowering cost is not just mandating lowering prices, because that would drive the prices even up further. So the way to lower prices in the market is to lower the cost to producers. And this includes costs like to producers, including suppliers and suppliers' cost, energy, taxes, fees, regulations, and all that. I think the Donald Trump administration has been really doing a lot with respect to this, and I think they deserve their credit. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Basically, do you think these guys should be stopped, even though we all are clamoring for freedom of speech? You understand that? So let me just know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Yep. And please, I would like you to subscribe to this page. I'm just growing my YouTube page, and it's going to go a long way. You like the lovely comments and subscription, of course, and the notification bell. It will really go a long way. As at now, I am on 17 subscribers, and I really do appreciate it, but I think I can really get a lot more from you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Love you.